All right, let's move on. Monday afternoon, we have two games that kick at 4 Eastern. Mississippi State -4.5 against Louisville, over under 63.5. This is in Nashville. What do you see here with Mississippi State, Louisville? Key injury or key sitting out offensive line of on Louisville. And what I first look at is, can't Mississippi State just hand it off and score at will against this Louisville defense?
Yeah, I love Mississippi State in this game. It was one of the ones, I mean, first we had to locate who was playing who in what bowl. I think there was a little bit of a mix-up there when the bowls were first announced. But this matchup for me rings Mississippi State all day. And I think what people don't realize is that Joe Moorhead's been dealing with the fact that he had to replace half his staff at the beginning of the season because they all left, and the fact that he had multiple players, a large number of players on the roster, had an 8-game suspension, and he's had to cascade that over the entire schedule. So he's almost never had an entire full roster of the team available. And, they do lose cornerback Cameron Dantzler. He's declared for the NFL draft. He won't be playing in this game. But running back Kylan Hill has declared for NFL draft, but he will play in this game. He's looking to break the Cowbell single-season leading rusher all-time record. So that's going to be big. I don't think the absence of Dantzler at cornerback is going to be that big, because Louisville's one of the most rush-heavy offenses in all of college football. They're 11th in run rate, and even in passing downs, that's all they're trying to do is run the ball, and that's just been a reflection of the quarterbacks that Louisville has had. The Cardinals are going to be without their tackle McKee Becton, and I think that is the biggest thing that people aren't talking about here. He's first-team All-ACC offensive tackle. He is considered the best run blocker in the nation, and he will not be there. It's a huge loss for Louisville on the offensive line. It's going to affect how they run their offense. It's going to affect how many points they put up on the board. This Mississippi State team is at full strength. They'll dominate the clock with Kylan Hill and an offense that's top 10 in line yards and top 25 in finishing drives. Give me Mississippi State all day.
Yeah, and both of these teams are actually slow. They play slow. You might not think it with Louisville, but Mississippi State's an absolute snail. Both finish drives very successfully against defenses that don't really stop opposing offenses what they get in the red zone. But you're right. The Mississippi State defense, their season-long numbers are you probably can't take a look at them. And you even saw that when they played in the Egg Bowl. Their defense looked a lot better against Ole Miss. They held them to 20 points.